Hi everyone, today I'm making salted caramel egg white bites in the Instant Pot for protein sparing modified fast. I'm Anita from KetogenicWoman.com, where I share keto and carnivore recipes and other cooking ideas. If you're new here, welcome. Please check out some of my other videos and consider subscribing. Hit the like button if you like my content. For those of you returning, welcome back. It's great to have you here. I've been eating these egg bites on my protein sparing days, and so this recipe is by popular request. Because I did do them in the sous vide a couple weeks ago, and so many people said, well, can you do it in the Instant Pot? I don't have sous vide, I don't want to do sous vide, and that's fine. And yes, you can do it in the Instant Pot. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show you how easy it is. And I'm doing a sweet version, salted caramel. So let's get started. What you need, normally, like, you can do egg bites on keto days, and normally I do that. I eat them, but I make them with whole eggs. So for the protein sparing modified fast, we want egg whites, and according to the package, it's 1 whole egg equals 3 tablespoons of this mixture, of this carton egg whites. So I calculated that to be about 145 milliliters. So I have this little measuring beaker here. We are going to put the ingredients in a blender and mix it up so it's nice and smooth. So do that first. So I'm so it's about smidge under 150 milliliters on this measuring beaker, which is just under 5 ounces and somewhere between a half a cup and 2/3 of a cup. So I mean, it does say 3 tablespoons. You could also measure out 9 tablespoons to get your 3 eggs. So that's going in here. And then I am putting in some coconut milk, unsweetened coconut milk. You can use almond milk or cashew milk or whatever unsweetened non-dairy beverage that you're using on protein sparing. I'm going to put in 1/3 of a cup. On a regular keto day, I put in a fat of some kind, like even mayonnaise or melted butter. You could do that. Cheese, of course. So anyways, this is protein sparing. So I'm going to cheat a little bit with my flavor. I've got the keto salted caramel skinny syrup. You can use, if you have some caramel drops, go ahead and use those. Add some extra sweetener because this is sweet. So this has MCT oil in it. So there's 1 gram of fat, I believe, in a fluid ounce. So a fluid ounce is 2 tablespoons. And so I'm going to measure that in here. I'm also going to put in 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And I like this Bestie brown sugar. It smells amazing. This brown sugar tastes and smells and feels the most like regular brown sugar. I'm plopping a tablespoon in there. And just to amp up the flavor a bit, and you know, this is optional. I mean, these are your egg bites. Make them taste and be flavored the way you want to. This is just what I'm doing. So this is English Toffee Stevia, and 4 or 5 drops, I think, is what they suggest for a serving. Yeah, so I'm just going to put in a couple of drops, 2, 3, 4, 5. So So to me, these are almost a little desserty. So when I'm on a protein sparing day, sometimes I don't know what it is about the lack of fat. There's only 30 grams allowed in my macros on a protein sparing day. By the end of the day, I'm a little nuts, and I crave things like something sweet. And so this does that. You're getting a real good kick of protein here. I will put the full macros below. You're getting the protein. You're getting some sweetness and almost no fat, like 1 gram of fat for the whole thing. So it's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to just mix this up. All right, so let's talk about how we're going to put this in the Instant Pot. I've got this mold, and I use these for egg bites in the Instant Pot, and I put them on a trivet. Funny thing is, I lost this I couldn't find this trivet for months. I bought this silicone trivet, and within a week I found this one. So now I have two. But I do find this one is handy when you need some flexibility, but this one is of course very sturdy. So either one. Oh, the other thing I like about this one is it has this little like a notch here, so you can actually put it together and it stays shut. So I know that people are going to ask about jars, so I don't have experience cooking in the Instant Pot with jars. I'm pretty sure from everything I've read that you can use the jars. You just have to make sure they're covered. I've seen people use foil on top, which you can do. I'm sure you can also use the lids, but I wouldn't tighten them. I would have them on loose. I tried to put jars in my Instant Pot on here, and I was actually able to fit 6 or 7 jars. And I have a 6-quart Instant Pot. So jars are an option, but I have a feeling you'd probably have to cook it a little bit longer than what I'm going to use for this, because the pressure it's going through glass and everything. I probably won't, if you ask me how many minutes to do it in the jars and all the mechanics of that, I wouldn't be able to answer that because I have this, I prefer this. So I'm going to go with this. I'm going to grab my Instant Pot, and then we're going to get going on this. Okay, so I've got my Instant Pot. I'm putting in 1.5 cups of water. This is a 2-cup measure, and it's got a 1.5 cup mark here. You need that water to build the pressure. We're going to be using the steam option, which I have on here. All right, now I'm going to divide this up evenly. There's 7. I wish they would have made it with 8 or something even. 6 bigger ones, 8 smaller ones, I don't know. Anyways, I just keep pouring. All right. What you want to do is cover this so that condensation from the Instant Pot lid doesn't fall into your egg bites.
Oh, and of course I have a brand new one here. These are always fun.
If you have 2 of these molds, you can stack them. 2 of them will fit. You just have to, cover one and put the other one on top.
Oh, I tore a little piece there.
I don't know if it matters, but I'll just cover it anyways, just in case. Okay. I'm going to lift it in. 16. So just press adjust until it gets to more. 8 minutes. And we'll see you back here in probably 20 minutes or so by the time it comes up to pressure, cooks, cools down, all that stuff. So we'll see you later. Okay, so it has been releasing for 10 minutes. I'm going to see what's left. We're good. It'll be a little warm, so I'm putting the glove on. There we go. Okay. This is why you put the foil on, because you can see water pooling in the creases here. Okay, they look a bit funny, but that's kind of how they look. They look like an upside down mushroom. So I'm going to just scoop one out. Try and scoop it out without breaking it. Here we go. There. There. Once they're turned over, although this one seems to have a little bit more in it. There we go. Okay, so that kind of gives you a picture of the inside. It's got kind of a velvety custard-like inside. I'm going to let these cool and before I try taking a bite. So the other thing I like to do on these ones is I like to sprinkle cinnamon on. I'm just going to get them out, sprinkle with cinnamon, and then we'll give it another try here. Whoops. They're more mushroom-like than usual, and it could be because I ran out of my normal cooking spray that I used to spray, and I used an aerosol. Normally for the silicone, I use the Spectrum coconut oil, but I'm out of that, and so for this, just now, I used this olive oil one, and they really look like upside-down mushrooms. Just going to sprinkle them with some cinnamon. Let's see if it's ready to try yet. It's going to be very hot. That's good. So I'm just going to open up another one here. Yeah, they're all about the same. The mushroom part has a custard-like texture, and then they have this funny little stem on the bottom. So, which they always have, but it's just not as pronounced as this one. So I'm thinking it could be that, but it doesn't matter. They taste good. They're high in protein. They're a nice little snack. I like them cold. I normally wouldn't warm these ones up. I take them out of the fridge. I eat them cold. They taste like a little bit of a sweet custard. So they're really good for protein sparing days. On a keto day, you can certainly add cream instead of the coconut milk, give it a little more substance, melted butter. You can also do both for the protein sparing and the keto day. You could do savory ones where you could add some crumbled sausage, maybe some chopped up peppers or green onions or something, almost like an egg white omelet, except for with a different texture. And on a keto day, you could throw some cheese in there, and that will even give it more substance. So yeah, so there we go. Salted caramel, egg white bites. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up this video, If you have some questions about this, hopefully I can answer them. If you have questions about protein sparing modified fast, I'm sure I could help answer those. And we'll see you on the next video.
This is due by, or this is, I'm making this. Wow, I don't know. I'm trying to say that this is being made by popular request. I can't have all this fussing going on over there. Fingers crossed.